Okay, this is the Goop. Again, take two, because I already went over this and I just wasn't prepared and the video went to hell. I wanted to make it a little quicker than it was, but okay. So, as you probably, a lot of you already know, this news spread like freaking wildfire. It usually does, especially with Nintendo. But there is and it's literally called the new Nintendo 3DS. There's the new Nintendo 3DS and the new Nintendo 3DS. Here, 3DS XL. Uh, it's actually a new handheld. It's backwards compatible with DS, and I hope it's backwards compatible. It's backwards compatible with DS and 3DS, but it's called the new 3DS. There are games that are going to be made specifically for the new 3DS that will not work with the old 3DS, and that's what has a lot of people irked. I think this is another mistake in naming. Don't call it the new 3DS. Come up with a distinct name. You could have called it the 3DS Advance. That should have been a better title for it. 3DS Advance. Nintendo 3DS Advanced. That would have been a better name. Nintendo, Anyhow, during today's Japan-only Nintendo Direct, the company revealed that they have two new models for the Nintendo 3DS. There's essentially new handhelds. They include enhanced 3D viewing, a second circle pad, and better battery life. Here's the details about the new and improved models. Okay, so yes, better 3D. I mean, you can see it better at more views. I think the reason this is being included, where you can see better 3D at more angles, is so you can use the tilt functions more. People kept wanting a second circle pad so they could play these games without needing to do the tilt function and whatnot, because it just started looking really bad depending on, yeah. But yes, better 3D, a second stick, NFC built in, colored buttons. I like the colored buttons; they look nice. Uh, more buttons. That is to say, there is now a ZR and ZL button. So there's R and L and ZL and ZR now. How about that? Okay. Better battery, up to 7 hours. Now compatible with micro SD cards. You can back up data on your PC via wireless. That sounds like a bad idea, in my opinion. You're looking at making it easier for hackers. People to hack their device and do what they want with it. I don't know. That's might be a bad idea. Anyhow, browser improved. Now works with HTML5. I think there's something behind that. I think there's something being planned. As you know, there's actually games that actually that are on the Wii U that actually use stuff that's generally made to work with browser stuff, and they basically tap into it and access it and use it on the Wii U to run these games that are made for this particular programming. Uh, CPU improved, makes browsing Miiverse and eShop much faster. Can switch designs now, as in covers. Okay, so this video is going longer than I wanted it to go. But yeah, these are all great additions, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I don't have a 3DS yet. Well, I'm going to save up and get one of these. Now, even though it says its CPU improved, makes browsing Miiverse and eShop much faster, I think there's more to it than that. I think there's a lot more to it than that, honestly. I think there's I think it's probably going to help running. This is why new games that are made specifically for the new 3DS won't work with 3DS, because it uses that extra CPU horsepower. So I get the feeling that's what it is, because they've already stated anything made for this new 3DS will not work for the old 3DS. That's going to piss a lot of people off, but it is what it is. And along with that news was some other stuff. I am not going to read. I hate going down that far and reading the complaints that people have. Whine, whine, whine. Bitch, bitch, bitch. There are more exclusive titles that are being planned for the new 3DS. Now, this isn't the first time any video game company has basically released what is essentially just a souped-up version of the last thing they had. I mean, that's pretty much what they did between the GameCube and the Wii. It was just a more souped-up GameCube, basically. And Microsoft's done this with their consoles before, too. I don't know if anybody realizes that. They had enhanced CPUs at one point. They had to change up the CPUs because there was issues. You could still play, but the difference is I think you could play the old games that were for the earlier Xbox 360s on the later Xbox 360s. They just didn't look as good or run as good. Kind of sucks. But yeah, there's more exclusive titles that are being planned for the new system. Japan has, you know what, I'm going to stop calling it Japan. I'm going to call them what they call themselves. Nippon. Okay? That is what they call themselves, Nippon. And I like that more than Japan. Japan sounds insulting. Why don't we call them what they call themselves? I mean, why don't we do that? Nippon. It's not hard to pronounce. Nippon. It's not hard. Why aren't we doing this? They are Nippon. Nippon, part of Nippon. I don't know. Japan has confirmed that the company has more titles in the works for the recently announced new Nintendo 3DS console. The first of these games is a Wii port of Xenoblade Chronicles. I couldn't get into that game. I love Japanese RPGs, but not that kind. I like turn-based. The more turn-based we get, the more I'll be interested. Right now, I'm not. But more titles will follow. The new exclusives will take full advantage of the new CPU and visuals and will utilize the second circle pad. However, older Nintendo 3DS titles won't get a visual boost. That's okay. That's okay. No, it's not really necessary. I'm not reading these comment sections. It's so bad of me to look down and start looking at them. But this video's gone on long enough. I just wanted to just talk about this for a second. And yeah, I should be sitting up more. I look like an idiot. But yeah. I think it's awesome. I don't have a 3DS yet. Somebody was supposed to send me one, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, this has been the Goof. Personally, I'm looking forward to it. It makes sense to me, though. Look, even though the 3DS is still doing good, it's losing its steam. They're trying to make something better, something that, okay, I'm bad about looking up at other articles and wanting to talk about them, but we don't need to do that. But yeah, this has been the Goof. I hope a lot more people are interested in this. But for those of you out here, all three of you who keep bitching and moaning and griping and complaining, oh, what a ripoff! Nah, nah, nah. Cry, cry, cry! Cry me a river, bitch. Look, you can sell your old 3DS. I think those games are tied to an account on the 3DS, right? 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 So they're part of that account. Wipe the damn thing clean and sell it. Sell it. Use the money to be put forward on this new 3DS. It's that simple. No big loss. No big whoop. Okay? It's no big deal. Not to me, anyways. Okay? So just stop. Alright. You all have a fantastic one. I'll be making another video shortly. Ah.